Tune in and watch Lori and Amelia as they talk health and wellness, keep you in the know, highlight do-gooders in promo, and spill the tea in Never Have I Ever. And now it's time for the rundown.
Hey, how's it going, Lori?
Good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Good God, I hope 2025 does not fly by as fast as 2024 did.
I'm afraid it's going to, unfortunately.
It literally blink of an eye, especially the last quarter, like November, December. I was like, what? It's January. How'd that happen?
It's crazy. But I feel the same way. But I'm afraid it's going to. The older we get, the faster it goes.
But we're aging backwards, I thought.
We are aging backwards. I told you, I'm holding where I'm at.
Yeah, I know. You're a big fat liar. I got it.
I am a fat liar.
All right, well, let's get into it. So welcome to episode 101. We are in the triple digits now. It's official. We made it. Hey, look, Mom, we made it.
Yeah, exactly.
For anyone that doesn't know, I'm Amelia Madl with Promo Corner, and Lori Bolton with Totally Bamboo is opposite of me. So hello. And our sponsor happens to be a company you know very well, Lori, Totally Bamboo.
Thanks, David, for sponsoring.
Yes, thank you. And you know all about Totally Bamboo, but I don't know if everybody else knows how Totally Bamboo invented the first bamboo cutting board,
yes,
which is amazing and crazy to think about that it didn't exist. And now we all have a ton of them around our house.
Yeah.
And how sustainable bamboo is. Like, I feel like bamboo is like the OG sustainable product because it renews, it grows really fast. I remember when we talked about them before, you mentioned, I don't know, I'm going to put you on the spot, how much bamboo grows in a year's time.
Well, I can give you in a day and we can do the math. So it grows 2 to 3 feet a day. So if you just had a chair and an adult beverage and sat out in a bamboo field, you can actually hear the bamboo creaking as it grows, but it's 2 to 3 feet a day. We do have our own bamboo fields overseas. And so, yeah, it's sustainable as well as eco. So those are two different things, but we're both. So it is an eco and sustainable product, but you're absolutely right. It's the irrigation system, it irrigates itself. We don't use any pesticides. If anybody has bamboo at their home and they put it up for privacy and they've now tried to get rid of it, it's very, 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 very difficult. It's hardy. Its root system is insane. It'll lift walls. Like it is, yeah, it's crazy.
That's awesome. So it has a tough exterior, but it's a grass, which people don't realize. It is a grass. I wish my grass grew. Maybe not that fast because we'd only be mowing, but I love that. And I did not know. Next time I find bamboo, I'm just going to get a bottle of wine and just watch it and like mark it. Be like, okay, first bottle of wine, it's at my waist. By the third bottle of wine, it'll be taller than me.
That's hilarious. If you do that, I need to know, and we do need to film that.
I think we should go on location somewhere. Where do they grow bamboo? I think we should go to the bamboo fields for Totally Bamboo. I think that's
a field trip.
Yeah, I think so. So if you want to learn more, not just about bamboo, but about Totally Bamboo's amazing products, go check them out at totallybamboopromo.com. You guys have a full line of innovative products, beautiful bowls, utensils, storage solutions, cutting boards, you name it. You got it if it's made of bamboo.
Yes, and I'm going to add one last thing that I don't think David shared with you, but Tom and Joanne, the owners, worked tirelessly trying to find a glue that was FDA approved, it was safe, and they mastered it. So anybody now in the space, so friendly competitors, they actually use our glue to put their boards together. So our glue is the standard within the industry. So that's kind of cool too.
That is very awesome. Good job.
Thanks.
So Lori, I haven't seen you. We had pre-recorded the episode 100 because it was dropping right after Christmas. So we recorded really early because of the holidays and everything. So what's new? What's going on?
Oh my gosh. So this is super exciting. And this will tie into the Living with Lori. So Mark's had some major health issues and he wanted to move his body more in 2025. So there is an event, a company, it's called Run the Edge. And I think we have currently like 10 people on our team. Amelia, you're more than welcome to join. But you need to walk a minimum of 2,025 miles this year.
If I break that down, how many miles is that per day?
Like 5.5.
Oof.
So think about this. So 5.5 a day, and you can see how your team performs because you have a dashboard. But the scary thing is if you get a couple days behind, you're now 11 miles if you haven't walked for 2 days.
Yeah.
So it's a huge commitment. So far, everybody's out of the gate doing really well. But this is going to be really, really great for Mark, and he needs the motivation. My parents are part of the team. They like clockwork will walk 4 to 5 miles every single day with the dogs. It's not an option. So they're part of it. Morning.
How are you tracking this? Is it based on like your fitness watch? Like, are you a team? Are you tracking each other?
Yeah. So your fitness watch, and then it'll pair with the app that you have. And so it uploads to the app so you can see your daily, weekly, monthly accomplishments.
Okay. I like that. Here's my one question and then we'll move on. So if I'm riding my bike, I notice my watch does not count my steps, but I'm getting exercise because I'm riding 10 miles. So
the bike
do I still have to walk 5 miles after I bike 10 miles?
No, so the bike counts.
Okay. So this app will translate that.
It will translate. And that is, I don't even want to say it out loud, but we have electric bikes. I usually pedal on my electric bike, but if you're behind, you can hop on a bike and ride 20 miles. And then, so it's more clocking your miles versus your steps.
Okay. Good to know. And if anybody's wanting to join and they're going to Vegas, you will get ahead of the game because I typically walk like 30 miles in 5 days in Vegas.
Yeah.
So
exactly. And I'm headed to Orlando here tomorrow. So I'll have, I need to be walking. So it's good.
You're gonna be walking holes in your carpet in your boots. You're just gonna be like, sorry, yep, we got bowls, we got utensils, and you'll just be high stepping the whole time.
Exactly. So this is super exciting. It's great motivation for everybody that's part of the team. And we're just cheering everybody on. A lot of couples are doing it, and then we have individuals too. So that's kind of fun.
Very cool. All right,
so it's called Run the Edge. Run the Edge. 2,025 miles for 2025.
Cheese and rice, that's a lot, but let me think about it. I'm already behind. There's already 3 days in.
Get on your bike.
Boy. All right.
What's going on with you?
Oh, well, I started the new hair cycle for the year. So
cute.
When we recorded the 1st of December, it was short. And then when we dropped over Christmas, it was long because we pre-recorded. And now I went back a month later and I cut it again. So now it's even shorter. So I'm doing the hair. So we're going to have a lot of good hair pictures over the course of this year as my hair keeps changing. We also had craziness in our family. My father-in-law had a stroke on Christmas Eve. Thank God he's okay. He was administered medicine right away and he's fully recovered miraculously. Came home in like 3 days.
Oh my God.
So we Christmas was a little off here, but we still had a good time. The kids are good. I think my daughter has made her decision on where she's going to college. I can't announce it yet because if I do, she'll probably change her mind, but we started putting money down and we've talked it through. So I think I've got that off my plate.
Amazing.
And then Vegas, baby. This will drop and we'll be in Vegas when this drops, I think.
Yeah,
or no,
recording.
This drops right before Vegas. So yeah.
Yep, and then we'll record in Vegas again. Yeah, I'm telling you, this year's gonna go by fast. I just have a hunch.
Yep, I just looked at January. I only have 1 trip. My husband has 3. So literally every week someone's gone.
That's so crazy.
It means I get to bed to myself a lot, which I'm not.
You're so happy about that, aren't you? Leave me alone.
Oh, okay, Lori. So besides walking 2,025 miles this year, because I know you have big goals, you got your certification for Pilates last year. So you are Pilates certified and now you're going to walk 5,000 miles. So what else are you doing? What else are we doing to be healthy and living?
So I think this is perfect. This is our first episode that's dropping obviously in the new year, and it's small ways to begin again in 2025. So I say this
okay.
every year, Amelia. I do not do resolutions. I think resolutions are ridiculous. That's my personal opinion. I like setting intentions. I intend to walk 2,025 miles and I'm going to give it my best, right?
Mhm.
So it's intentions. So refresh your morning routine, whatever that may look like. Maybe getting up 30 minutes earlier, having that quiet time before the house wakes up. Do your dishes right after eating. I do not do that. I tend to put the dishes on the sink and then go back to company because I want to visit. I'll do dishes when the people leave. So for me, I don't. Cook 4 to 5 times a week. That's something I definitely I intend to do. Try a new workout. Change the bed sheets weekly. We change ours like 2 times at least a week. Mark likes fresh sheets. Reach
I
out to a
hate
distant.
changing bed sheets. It's such a pain in the butt to make the bed.
Is it?
Yeah. I think because I have so many pillows, it's just like when you got to put on 20 pillow covers and then remake the bed and okay,
So maybe
I'll
you need
work on
to
that.
eliminate some pillows, but that changing the bed sheets weekly, Amelia. Reach out to a distant loved one, join a book club. I'm not a huge reader. So these are all really good little things, right? They're small. Enjoy small wins. Make a daily or weekly to-do list. Love that. 30 seconds of cold water in the shower. That's like your plunge.
Mhm.
Clean and declutter. Always great to start out the new year that way. Start a new hobby. Set monthly savings goals. And learn about a new wellness topic, whatever that may be.
Very
So
cool.
again, just small ways to begin again in 2025, having intentions versus resolutions.
Yes, and by no means do you need to do all of those. Just pick a few.
Just
Don't
pick a
overwhelm
few.
yourself.
And it could just be a refresh, right? Like you're already maybe cooking 4 to 5 times a week. Add in 2 new recipes. Like super easy.
I have been doing really well at making dinner for my kids. I'm like, yes, I'm winning. I've been like baking all this stuff, made homemade noodles, and like did all this stuff. And
Wow, look at you.
They're gonna get back to school soon, and things are gonna be chaotic again. But
Right.
I wish I was a reader. I have a book. I started it. It's gonna take me a year to finish, probably. My daughter, I bought her a Kindle, a white paper for Christmas. That's what she loves to read, and her room is cluttered with books, and I hate clutter. She likes it. I hate it. She's already read 2 books on her Kindle since Christmas.
That's incredible.
She's read 3 by now. I'm always like, I guess I shouldn't. She hides in her room all the time, and I'm always like, can you come hang out? But she's reading, so I guess I shouldn't complain that my teenager is in her room reading instead of doing.
No. Lucas was like that too. He loves to read. I am like you. I buy books. I've got great intentions to read them. And there's other things I want to do with my time. So I need to figure out, maybe I do books, in the car. I don't know yet.
They have to catch me in the first chapter. If the first chapter is slow, it's just like a movie, like anything you watch on TV. If it doesn't captivate you and you have to like suffer through the first 3 episodes of the first few chapters, I'm kind of like, But if it catches me, then I don't want to put it down. But I don't know.
What was that one series that you watched and I tried watching it? I started over 4 times, Amelia. Starts with a B, I think. It was English. It was in England. It had all the pretty ladies with their hairs and it was a series.
Bridgerton.
Yes, 4 times I started that. And I could not get past, I couldn't do it.
You should have got there. There's some sexy scenes that you'd have liked.
As good as 50 Shades of Grey?
Just fast forward through the first few episodes and you'll get there.
Okay, good. I'll start on episode 4.
Oh, there you go. So that's if you know. But there's also been a lot of stuff going on since the holidays. So I always say like New Year, people are moving. That's kind of the time, especially in sales.
Yes.
If you're a commission job, you want to make sure you get in there to get your bonus at the end of the year before you switch. But there is a lot of movement and shaking. And one of the big ones is obviously that PPAI hired a new, I guess, CEO would be the position. Is that right? Okay. Making sure I said that right.
Actually, it could be CEO, president, I think. Yeah.
So somebody new from the industry. I look forward to seeing what he does, and hopefully meeting him at PPAI Vegas. But Drew Holmgren. I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name. I'm going to find out.
Yes.
So welcome to the industry, Drew. Also, Jay Charles, man, they are adding lots of folks to their sales team, which is amazing. So they have Bob Laird and Norma Miller as territory reps. And then one of our friends, someone that you used to work with for a little bit, Miss Carrie Petrie, she just joined, actually Joe Huber, who she used to work with at Magnet Group, and now they're working together at Canada Group. So she is the new Vice President of National Accounts, which is amazing.
So excited for both of them to be back together again. Like, what a team. And then going back to Jay Charles, Cale is building a dream team, let me tell you.
Yeah.
He is like not messing around. He's so excited for them and everybody on his team. He's amazing. And then yes, Carrie, she reached out to me and let me know the good news. So I'm super happy for her.
Yeah. So lots of, I have 3 others. So Alex Bradley, this one happened a little bit ago, but he joined ProTals as a national account manager. Bam Bam's promoted Zach Harvey to national accounts. And then Helen Stromberg, she's been a staple in this industry for 45 years and she gets to finally retire. So kudos to her. I hope she gets to actually enjoy some retirement.
Right.
And you have a few people too. Some people that I missed.
Yes. So Ross Silverstein, he's been in the industry for 25 years, founded I Promote You, retired. Lori Bowers running that now, but he started up a new company and it's Association of Promotional Product Salespeople, APPS. And the whole purpose is to engage, educate, and empower promotional product salespeople within a uniquely supportive and confident environment, giving them the tools they need to achieve their personal, professional, and financial goals. So that's the whole gist of Association of Promotional Product Salespeople. So I don't know if it's a pay, like a PPAISI, if you pay for membership, I'm assuming so, but interested to see what content will be pushed out from here, what that actually looks like. So I'm sure we'll see him in Orlando and Vegas. And curious to see where that goes.
Yeah, you'll have to do so I'm not going to Orlando and I know you said you're headed out tomorrow. So you'll have to spill all the tea next time we record of everything because I'm sure there'll be other things you'll hear there and more movement. You'll probably see people in booths that you're like, wait, you don't belong here. And
right.
So you'll have all the insider information when we talk next.
Yes. I will keep you posted because this will be very interesting to see again what this looks like.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So we have been focusing on do-gooders and I hope that we get to continue to do that into next year. I love seeing all that, but there's been so many do-gooders in the industry, especially around the holidays and give back with kids and charities and folks in need. So the last one that'll probably wrap up the holiday giving. Eddie Product Source marks the 7th year that they've worked with Toys for Tots, which is a great charity. They're a Florida-based supplier, and they have collected a record number of unwrapped toys and cash this year to help serve the kids in their area. As I mentioned, it's the 7th year that they partnered for Toys for Tots, and Toys for Tots is a nonprofit that distributes up to 19 million toys to over 7 million less fortunate children, allowing them to experience the joys of Christmas and receive a message of hope. So
it's amazing.
Kudos. Yes. Love that. And back a long time ago in my other life before promo, I worked for a big corporation and they did Toys for Tots, but instead of asking all the employees to do stuff because they were all also trying to gift to their families and everything, the company would let me go to Toys R Us with the company credit card and I would fill up like 3 shopping carts of toys. And then the folks would come to the office. I'd have them all in the front reception area and they would come pick up all the toys. But talk about a fun job. I got to go shopping at Toys R Us with the company credit card and just buy all the cool stuff and have it for the kids.
That's so fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Amazing. And just to feel good about doing it and actually thinking like, I wonder if a 5-year-old girl would love this, or I
Mhm.
think that's super special.
Yeah. So good job, ID Product Source. Love them. Good folks over there too. Lori, what to watch? I have some trends and things happening that I pulled up. Obviously, Bridgerton, I'm telling you to get back into, but if you can't, you can't. But do you have anything that we should be watching or knowing about?
So I have to tell you, I finally finished Yellowstone. So once
I did
I got my,
too.
yes. So once I got my Pilates done, because that was a priority, because I can veer
Mhm.
very quickly. I needed to focus all of my free time on that.
Mhm.
I binge watched Yellowstone and finished it, and holy moly, like,
Yeah.
whoa,
If anyone, I
crazy,
don't want
right?
to spoil it for anybody
No,
that hasn't, but
holy
um,
moly,
yeah, they wrapped it well.
they
It was a
wrapped
good
it
last
amazing.
season. Yeah.
It was so good. And I think Taylor Sheridan is coming out with another series again. And is
So
that right?
1923 had one season, and that's the one with Harrison Ford. It's coming,
Yes.
the second season is coming out of that one.
See, that's going to be good.
And I really want a spinoff for Beth and Rip. I don't know if they can get their own
Yes.
show now that there won't be a bunch of drama on their farm, but
Right.
yeah, not going to say any more because I don't want to spoil it, but
That
yeah.
would be amazing.
All of Taylor Sheridan's shows are amazing. So if anybody doesn't know him, he went out to be an actor, and he was told basically like, you're just another number 7 on the call sheet if we're looking for a cowboy. So
Yeah.
he started writing, and then oh my God, he writes The Mayor of Kingstown. He writes Tulsa Kings, 1923, 1883, whatever it was,
Yep.
Yellowstone. I feel like there's some other shows he writes too. The Lioness.
Oh, yeah. The Lioness you said is
Nicole
good.
Kidman. Yeah, so I don't know how this man sleeps when you're writing like 5 to 7 top TV shows.
No.
It's amazing. So, and he's
Amazing.
pretty to look at as well, and can act. So he's the whole package.
He's the whole package, but he's probably never home. So maybe
And he can ride a horse.
oh my gosh.
He's actually a real cowboy.
He's a real I think a lot of them are. Like,
for Yellowstone, they all had to go through basically a cowboy program where they had to learn how to ride horses, true ride horses, and the beginning parts of roping and ranching. And yeah, they had to go through very intensive training to be able to be in Yellowstone, because he wanted it authentic, not green screened and actors being, having stunt doubles. They all had to do their own stuff.
that's incredible. Teeter, I don't know if I told you this. So
Teeter.
Teeter, her dad is Michael Landon, who played Little House on the Prairie. So I've actually played competitive tennis with her brother, Michael Landon Jr., in Calabasas in California. So
That's
just a fun
awesome.
fact. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. Small world.
Small world. So that's all I have for you, but I want to hear what you've been watching.
Okay, well, this isn't what I've been watching, but this is something that I read, and I find it interesting. You and I talk about all of our beauty tips, tricks, and procedures that we do so that we can look good. And part of, I think, what makes us pick ourselves apart are this video camera that I have to like look at myself. If I'm just talking to you at a show, I don't have to see myself. So if my hair is messed up or I'm not having the best day,
yeah,
I don't have to see it. It's fine. But when we do these calls all the time, which we still do, you're forced to look at yourself, and it's like having a 10-time mirror all day long looking at yourself.
Right?
So the new trend is that men are jumping in on the Botox, which they're calling Brotox.
Brotox?
Yep. So the number of men getting cosmetic procedures are increased by 8% from 22 to 23. I'd be curious to know what they jumped from 23 to 24. And the number of men, let's see, they're saying Brotox, they saw a big surge in male patients. And there might be, in a recent AARP study, 64% of workers age 50 plus reported seeing or experiencing age discrimination in the workplace. So men might finally be feeling a little bit what women feel, and now they're deciding to take heed and fix those forehead wrinkles.
Whoa, that's incredible.
Yeah. Okay, so PSA to the boys. So I wear hats a lot. If you're getting Botox, you can't wear a hat for a few days, and you probably shouldn't wear it every day as well, because that pressure on your forehead messes with it. So if you're going to pay for Botox, boys, cut down on your hat usage or loosen it so that I just loosen all mine, and I'm like, well, I hope the wind doesn't blow. It's going to blow off my head. But as long as it doesn't create that ridge in my forehead.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
Love it.
So there you go. Boys, get prettied up.
I love it. I'll have to ask Mark. I know he's done it before.
Has he?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm telling stories.
I like it. Okay, so a couple other tricks. So we were just talking about Apple beforehand. So I'm not an Android user, but I know that's like are you Android, Apple? Android, Apple.
Yeah.
Android has a really new tool that I'm a little jelly of. It is a screenshot. So if you have an Android and you like circle an image on your phone, it will go out to Google and find that. So if there's an ad, or I don't know, if you're on a website, if you're on some like TikTok or somebody's talking about something, you can just circle the image and it goes out to Google. So like a pair of cowboy boots somebody's wearing, an influencer, and it'll show you where to buy those.
That's incredible.
Isn't that pretty freaking cool?
So cool.
Also very dangerous. I already buy enough stuff late at night when I'm up by myself, and then I'm like, oh shoot, what did I buy yesterday?
I love it. What did I buy? Oh my goodness. So good.
So there you go for the Android users. And for the Apple people, I finally went from a 3 to a 10. So I skipped several generations, and I am so in love with when I work out.
Yes.
Being able to pull up my rings on my phone, and I can track my heart rate. So I know like where I am. I mean, you can see it on your phone, but it actually tells you the zones, which is something you don't think about when you're working out. So love all of the new tools on here, and I'm sure there's many more I haven't figured out yet. So next time I see Mark, he'll have to give me a tutorial on how to use my watch.
Yes, he will. He's supposed to be coming to Vegas. We'll see what happens. He just got some trips added to his calendar. Yeah, he's supposed to come. So we're the game plan is to drive. So yes, well, for sure you'll see him if he's there.
Awesome. All right, Lori, well, I've tried to be a good girl this year, but I never know what you're going to ask me. So we need new pictures. Look, both of us have short hair now.
I know. We do need
We'll have to get a new one in Vegas.
Mm.
So what's my never have I ever?
Never have I ever been dumpster diving.
Oh, no, I totally have.
You have?
I don't know like how much I...
Like
dumpster diving has a couple of terms. Like when we were younger, I remember like going through neighborhoods and people would set stuff out on their curbs like for free. I call that dumpster diving. If someone's put their trash out and it's like, here, take this chair, this coffee table, that's kind of dumpster diving. I don't know that I've climbed into a big, like I'm thinking like a commercial sized dumpster and gotten in that. I've definitely had to dig through trash before if I've like thrown something away accidentally and I'm looking for something. I've definitely rifled through my trash container outside through bags. Maybe it's on your. Have you?
No. I'm afraid to.
Never taken anything free off the street that's in someone's trash that they're like.
No, I'm afraid. No, I'm afraid that if I do, or that they're gonna come out with a gun and say, I'm very careful. I'm even afraid, and I know it sounds silly, if we're walking the dog and there's poop and somebody's got their trash can out, like to leave the poop in the bag, right? It's already picked up, it's in a bag in their trash can. Like some people get really upset over that stuff. Like it's their trash can, and why are you putting trash in their trash can? I'm like, it's not that big of a deal.
In their trash can, that means it's out for the trashmen that are coming that day if it's right there on the curb. So it's.
But sometimes people leave their cans out where they're empty. But even then, it's
put it in someone's empty trash. Like if the trash was overflowing and you could tell the trash people were
Yeah.
coming that day.
Yeah.
But if it was empty, no, because the next time they go to throw trash out, it's going to, you know, get them. We put stuff, we have restrictions with what our trash people will pick up now, but when we're cleaning out stuff, I'll set stuff at the end of our driveway all the time. Literally within hours, it disappears before the trash people drive. And I live on a gravel road. I don't get a lot of traffic, but people take all kinds of stuff.
Is that crazy?
Mm-hmm. One man's trash is another man's treasure, Lori. Didn't you know that?
I love it. I love it.
I say kids, like my kids, or my daughter, not my son. My daughter's super into thrifting. Like she loves to go to thrift stores and find like those bargains and those cheap things. I can't do it.
No.
I get the EBGBs. I'm like, I will just sit right here in a chair and wait for you, or I will drop you off and go run my errands and come back and get you.
Right? I agree.
Yeah. So, all right. Well,
no dumpster diving for Lori.
We'll get Lori dumpster diving. We'll find something. I'll put something really fancy in the trash that makes you have to dive in there to get it.
Then I'll go get.
Scurry like a little rabbit.
I love it.
Oh, okay. Well, I cannot wait to see you. I can't wait to see everybody. And thank you everybody for watching for a great 2024.
Yes.
Please share your do-gooders. Always looking for them. Industry news. And then tune in again for a new episode that drops on January 24th.
Yay.
Until then. Bye.
Bye.